My husband and I and the kids had just got back from church, and we had just sat down and had been eating, and we're finishing up lunch. And as that happened, he was going to go start some yard work.
And when we're outside, Zachary was over on the side of the house playing with the dogs. So I didn't even think he was going to be remotely close to the pool.
We always felt like, you know, we watched him carefully enough. We have puddle jumpers for him that, you know, when he goes out with us to the outside that, you know, he typically had put on, but that day he didn't.
He knew we were doing yard work. He already had his little shovel out, and I thought he was going to be, you know, gardening over there.
And he went to go get a portable speaker that he had, and as he did that in that time, Zachary fell in the pool.
And when I came back outside from grabbing the speaker, which was like maybe 2 minutes later, maybe 3 at the most, he was in the water, boots floating, his little Easter hat that he'd worn that day was floating in the pool.
I wasn't fully aware of what had happened until I saw my husband pulling him out, and he was discolored, he was limp and unresponsive.
And when I swooped him up, I laid him down on the concrete, and at first I was trying to kind of pat his back, and I realized that there was more than just patting his back, so then I laid him on the concrete.
I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, you know, this is happening. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what do I do? You know what I mean? And then I finally calmed myself back down and started telling my husband, you know CPR, do your CPR training.
Remember your CPR training, remember your CPR training.
I honestly thought for a while that he was gonna die, like, and these thoughts, you know, kind of flood your mind.
And I kind of leaned it back a little bit and just started chest compressions until he gasped for air. And he was taking these little short gasps. When
we had left with the ambulance and gone to the hospital, for the first couple hours, I had really wondered, like, if he was gonna make it.
I felt really bad. Like, you don't think it's gonna happen to you. People from the hospital were just amazing. When I got in there and I seen them taking care of him, and he had this little puppy dog that was sitting next to him that they gave him, and
they really did a great job at making sure that we stayed informed of what was going on with him, which was really important to me because, you know, I have questions like, is he okay? Like, is he gonna be all right? The whole staff was amazing.
Like, I got friends that, after telling them the story, they talk about how their nephew or their niece or their grandbaby didn't make it. And when you hear those stories, you realize how blessed you truly are. As soon as it started to warm up, he wanted to get in the water again. He really did. He wanted to put his life jacket on. He wanted to get in the water. He wanted to go swimming. And he swims almost every single day.
The people that contribute and donate yearly are amazing. You know, you're helping save a life, or actually multiple lives. There's children that need these services and these items, and they wouldn't otherwise be available without the donations.
I don't even know how to explain that. That's just such a blessing, like so overwhelming that we have these facilities here around us, that we're not having to travel from here to Madera to LA, having to, like, maybe she could have caught the flight, but what if I had to drive? That'd have been a long drive, and with minutes counting and mattering. Like, if you have the means to donate, please do.